Uh, yeah. Big mental. We looking to save souls. Yeah. Bring the sinners to repentance. Come on. Yo, I'm out the block with it, but you still wrapped in it. You need a miracle, boy, just like Rocky Dennis. I'm not an animal, but I'm a beast on this beat. I'm not a gangster, man, but I can still cook beef. With 66 shots, yeah, it's hot and you not. I'm flipping scripture just to get with you. We blowing up your spot. Now check the senses. Yeah, your stats, they've been recorded. Your whole style is played out with windows that's been boarded. While I flow like Derby Day, so put your stacks on my horse. Over your city like Roof Chris. If you're slipping your beat, miss, pack you up quick. We send you straight to your maker. Put you on wooden seats that's made by Quakers. I'm looking for my 40 acres, yeah, I want back what they took. They say that we all gangsters, hustlers, and crooks. But I say we the foundation. I'm a know-it-built nation. And it shouldn't matter if the yellow, black, white, or Haitian. Just get saved. Just get saved. Throw your J's up if you bout that life. Get saved. Get saved. Come on. We all making moves to get to the top, but see we wrapping these chains until this hating stops. That's why I miss my pops. He taught me how to be a man, how to be confident with this mic in my hand, and how to let it expand across God's great land. See, we gotta wake up, forget about the devil's plan. Just get your Bibles open. Yeah, your life is on the line. The police is killing young brothers one at a time. But see, it's not about my rhyme, but it's about his time to teach and preach and reach the streets while it's time to see 6 feet deep. Man, that's way too deep. We gotta stop. Sleep. At odds with my life, it got me stressing, no sleep. I'm trying to do better. I got heat under my feet, so I move with the quickness to repent and choose life. No more being bound to sin. I'm about to save life. Get saved. Yeah, come on. Get saved. Start rolling with Christ. That life. We get saved. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Start rolling with Christ. This is what they did to me. They never saw it coming, thought I would sit and die. They took bets on my life because I got high. Said I wasn't worth it, they said it wasn't perfect. Now I'm at the crossroads and I'm feeling so sick. But my Savior lives, so I look to the hills. I'm praying every kid in this world gets a good meal. I'm praying every family gets a chance to make it. See, the devil's after your soul, he's out here trying to take it. He's also out here trying to catch the ones that's faking it. Yeah, Jesus is love, man, he wants us all to make it.
Yeah, once I get y'all all in here, I'm gonna play the video. I'm gonna do the video once we get everybody in here. Y'all check the video out.
Their eyes they justify, but in our eyes we fail. So just think about it. The whole system got
check.
Fam. The crime and murder rate, it says exactly who I am. But I'm just a minority with a poor man's war story. So please don't shoot me, cause Double Z needs me. And if you feel me, just throw your hands up high. And if you not about it, playboy, I know why. But I ain't tripping, but you slipping on the cross for some so-called gain. That's an automatic loss. Yeah, it's an automatic loss. While my Lord and Savior paid the cost. So yeah, say, yeah, come on, get saved. Yeah, if you found that life, get saved. That's right, come on, get saved and start rolling with Christ. Throw your J's up if you found that life. That's right. It's your life. It's your decision. But Jesus is waiting on you with open arms. So all you have to do is just choose life.
Wow, that is a very, 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 very strong message. Written by LJ. Big Mentals. Y'all know him by Big Mentals. Big Mentals. He's from Frankfort. He grew up here, and then he moved to Louisville. But he's from around here too, and he's been in the studio recording, and we've been recording his new album and all kinds of stuff. So while we was recording his album, I went on and did his video too. So I shot his video at the same time, and as a treat, who we got in here? As a treat, I'm gonna play the video for y'all, and I'm gonna play it on here so y'all can see it and everything. So hope you enjoy that. And this is all just a test. I'm testing everything out because I've been wanting to get in here and do this stuff, but it's just been very, very, very hectic for me, and I haven't been able to do anything. So let me do the station identification, and we'll be right back, and we'll go ahead and start playing some videos and going from there, all right? So I'll see y'all in a minute, all right?
In a place where imaginations rise and dreams come true, we bring to you Hub Studios of Central Kentucky.
You are listening to the Mixmaster DJ Sheldon Podcast Show, right here from the Hub Studios of Central Kentucky. That's right, on Shockwave 507.
All right, coming from oh yeah, how you like it? Coming from another angle, I thought I'd come in from another angle on another camera now, just to show y'all some different cool tricks and stuff that we have right here in the podcast room. And it is set up. I'm telling you, it's taken me like 3 or 4 months to set this up the way I want it and the way I want to do it. So I'm looking up at the camera up here now. So how's everybody doing out here? I know a lot of people's out here and they're asleep, but this is what I do. I work real late at night so I can make sure I get everything set up and good, and so everything's running smooth when I get on and I do these broadcasts. Yeah, it's a podcast, Mixmaster DJ Sheldon Podcast Show. Yeah, these are things that I always wanted to do in life, you know what I'm saying? And just, never had the opportunity to do it with some company and, different companies and stuff. So why not just do it yourself? If you have the capabilities and you have the resources, then do it yourself, Start your own stuff. I don't try to depend on other people to do things. I just try to do it myself, you understand? So right about now, I'm going to go ahead and go into the video. This is the premiere, and I'm going to play it at night, but I'm going to actually play it tomorrow about 3 or 4 times when I get on. And I'm going to show y'all the premiere of Wake Up and Rise Up by Big Mentals, right out straight from Frankfort, Kentucky. Are y'all ready for this? All right, enjoy, y'all. Enjoy. Let's go.
1987.
Yeah, what now? Tell them again.
Yeah, I believe this started back in 1987. I used to come to Franktown back when I was young with my father. And when I came to Frankfort, I didn't really see no hip-hop scene, music scene, but I was all in it. So, when I was 13 years old, we did the very first hip-hop act by anybody at the Frankfort Expo. And I'm trying to tell you, it was hot. So I kind of cemented with this.
Who was in there with you?
I was my man named Jay Montgomery and my man Dion from Pittsburgh. And we did that thing, it's back in the Run DMC era. Tells you my age, you feel me?
I remember that. All right. I'm going to do it today. Everybody just relax.
How many of y'all would know about the blood of Jesus Christ? Yeah. How many of y'all know that Jesus saved?
Big mental.
It's time to leave the drugs alone. It's time to get a Come on, it's time to get our families together. What's up? You listen to the rap of the real,
Yo, I'm out the block with it, but you still wrapped in it. You need a miracle, boy, just like Rocky Dennis. I'm not an animal, but I'm a beast on this beat. I'm not a gangster, man, but I can still cook beef. With 66 shots, yeah, it's hot and you not. I'm flipping scriptures just to get with you. We blowing up your spot. Now check the senses. Yeah, your stats, they've been recorded. Your whole style is played out with windows, that's been boarded. While I flow like Derby Day, so put your stacks on my horse. Or you sit it like Roof Chris. If you're slipping your beat, miss. Pack you up quick, we send you straight to your maker. Put you on wooden seats that's made by Quakers. I'm looking for my 40 acres, yeah, I want back what they took. They say that we all gangsters, hustlers, and crooks. But I say we the foundation, I'm a know it built nation. And it shouldn't matter if the yellow, black, white, or Haitian. Just get saved. Just get saved. J's up if you about that life. Get saved. Get saved. Come on. We all making moves to get to the top, but see, we rapping his chains until this hate stops. That's why I miss my pops. He taught me how to be a man, how to be confident with this mic in my hand, and how to let it expand across God's great land. See, we gotta wake up, forget about the devil's plan. Just get your Bibles open. Yeah, your life is on the line. The police is killing young brothers one at a time. But see, it's not about my rhyme, but it's about his time to teach and preach and reach the streets while it's time to see 6 feet deep. Man, that's way too deep. We gotta stop putting each other to sleep. At odds with my life, it got me stressing, no sleep. I'm trying to do better. I got heat under my feet, so I move with the quickness to repent and choose life. No more being bound to sin. I'm about to save life. Get saved. Yeah, come on. Get saved. Start moving with Christ. We gotta rise up on that life. We gotta get saved. Yeah, come on. Yeah, start moving with Christ. This is what they did to me. They never saw it coming, thought I would sit and die. They took bets on my life because I got high. Said I wasn't worth it, they said it wasn't perfect. Now I'm at the crossroads and I'm feeling so sick. But my Savior lives, so I look to the hills. I'm praying every kid in this world gets a good meal. I'm praying every family gets a chance to make it. See, the devil's after your soul, he's out here trying to take it. He's also out here trying to catch the ones that's faking it. Yeah, Jesus is love, man, he wants us all to make it. But I ain't hating it, yeah, but it's all just a trap. I'm not knocking your hustle, player, but it's all just a trap. Jail cells and bail make they just prevail, but in their eyes they justify, but in our eyes we fail. So just think about it, the whole system got my fam. The crime and murder rate, it says exactly who I am, but I'm just a minority with a poor man's war story. So please don't shoot me, cause Double Z needs me. And if you feel me, just throw your hands up high. And if you not about it, playboy, I know why. But I ain't tripping, but you slipping on the cross for some so-called gain. That's an automatic loss. Yeah, it's an automatic loss. While my Lord and Savior paid the cost. So we gotta say, we gotta wake up. We gotta rise up. Come on, we gotta stand together. Yeah, me and you together, black, white, Mexican, if you about that life, we gotta say, we gotta come together. And today is the day that we unite as one. We gotta rise up. Come on, Christ. Throw your J's up, you come about that life. That's right. It's your life. It's your decision. It's your life. Jesus is waiting on you with open arms. So all you have to do is just choose life. Let's wake up. Let's unite up.
That's it. Yeah. You know, Hub Studios. You know, we representing all of that. Hub Studios. Representing Christ Life. We representing all of that.
In a place
Okay, now we're back.
where imaginations rise.
That video
dreams
right
come
there
true.
is Wake Up, Rise Up by Big Minerals.
We bring to
And
you
he recorded that
Hub
back in the
Studios
studio
of Central Kentucky.
maybe about 2 or 3 months ago, and we haven't even really released it or anything yet. So, you know what I'm saying? I hope you enjoyed it. I got a couple more videos that we've done here at Hub Studios. And I'm going to explain to you what Hub Studios is and what we do here, because it's just something that every artist needs, and it's an artist development center, and that's what we built it to be. So for different artists, and a place where they can develop from to become singers and models and all kinds of good stuff like that. So I got my TikTok fans on here too. They're live. We're live on the TikTok one. Do you have Twitch? I don't have Twitch. I do have Twitch. I believe I do have Twitch. I had someone asked me if I had Twitch. I do have Twitch. I haven't went on there and did anything live on there yet, but I will be. I will be going on Twitch very, very soon. So, Hub Studios. Let me get into it just a little bit so y'all know exactly what Hub Studios does and where we're located and everything. We're located in Kentucky, in Central Kentucky. So, it's a very, very new facility. Very, very, very new facility. We just started this about back in January of this year. So, And what we do is we have a full line recording studio where you can do vocals, and I will have it where you can do like bring in instruments and stuff. And actually, we can do instruments and all of that. Record a full band if we wanted to. But we have another location I have another location, sister studio to Hub Studios in Lexington that can facilitate that. So we switch back and forth depending on the need and the demand of what is needed to be recorded. So we go back and forth from there to that one. If you need if you have a drum set and things like that and a full band, I'll recommend you to go up to the other studio. And I'll give you the full information on that studio as well. So from Lexington to Frankfort, we're right off of Interstate 64 in Frankfort, Kentucky. So close to Lawrenceburg, right between Frankfort and Lawrenceburg. And it's a great place. It's what it is an artist development center. And what we do is we bring in local artists. We bring in any artist that has the ideas or just really wants to get into singing or being a model or just wants to learn the industry of music and the entertainment. So we'll bring them in here and we'll show them what we can do. We'll ask them what they want to do. A lot of people want to be singers. They want to be rappers. They want to do this and that. So we kind of help guide them through those steps. With our experience and everything that we've been through. I have around 30 years in entertainment business. I started at a very young age, 12 years old, when I started DJing and stuff. So we can get into that in another episode. But definitely, I've been to different cities and I've played with different bands and artists and everything. So the experience of being out in the street and actually learning the trade of recording and learning new things is what we do here. So a person can come off the street. Oh, they may have a nice voice. They might have a great voice and they want to learn. I mean, they want to know what they could do with it. You know what I'm saying? We can bring them in here and, I'm an engineer, producer. So I'll bring them in here and I'll listen to them. I'll listen to their vocals and see where they fall between, if it's country, if it's pop, is it rock, is it rap, wherever you fall between. I mean, we try to be versatile and we can kind of work with all, instead of just one genre of music. So that's what we do. So whatever we feel that they fall between and what they're comfortable with, and then we can kind of help guide them through what they need to do, the steps that they need to take, with publishing and distributing, music distributing, things like that. It's become really, really easy. It's become easier than it used to be back in the day. Invitation to go live. Okay. I got somebody wanting to come in, I believe. Okay, so it's easier these days than it was back a while back, because you have more resources. You have easier resources to get to. You can, you have the social media. You have TikTok. We're on TikTok right now. You do Twitch. Well, I ain't had any more questions. Anybody wants to get on and talk, let me know. I'll put you on. So artists would come in, off the street, local people, and they would want to learn steps on how they can develop themselves to be out there and be a performer or whatever. I've performed. I've been on stage and I've performed too, but I've been more behind the scenes and stuff, and have recorded and stuff, my own music and everything. So the experience is there. I know how to definitely do it, to get out there. And so they would come in and they would ask, hey, I'm trying to be an R&B singer. I'm like, okay. And then they tell me their specifics. They tell me their life story and everything. And then we'll set them down and we'll create a package for them. We'll see what kind of talent they have. We'll create a package for them. When I mean package, let me explain that to you, because it's like we definitely will guide them through the steps of recording. You have to have recording. You have to have beats. You have to have music. You gotta have these things. Now you can bring in your own music and you can pull them off of YouTube and things like that. But is that music cleared? That's what you want to ask? If it's cleared, if it's clear music and it's okay to make profit off of it, then fine. If you bought it from a producer or whatever, fine. But what we're trying to do and what we're trying to eliminate is that happening, and somebody coming after you recorded a song. So what we do is we'll actually bring you in and create the music that you have. What idea of music that you want, we'll literally create it for you. So there's no copyright infringements and all of that stuff as far as the music and stuff goes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring this over here a little bit so I can see if there's any comments or anything. To make sure there's no copyright infringements and stuff like that, we'll just create the music ourselves, and that's what you do when you're independent. That's what Prince does. He owns the rights. He owned the right to all of his music. He did not want people to have any rights to his music at all. So whatever he created is his, and that's what we're trying to get to: the independency of being a recording artist and having the rights to everything. Instead of you not having that, the rights and this and that, and getting in trouble and stuff. So, I also have, after you get your recordings and stuff done, you're going to want to promote. How you promote? You're going to want to, visually, you have to have some type of visual focus point. You need photos. People want to see, who is this? Who's singing? Who is the person singing? So we have in Studio C is a photography studio, and we can take you in. You put in your coolest, your hippest outfits and stuff like that, and we'll snap some really, really good shots of you, and you'll have that visual. As far as video too, we'll have a camera on you, while you're in here, just personal stuff, like just coming in and behind the scenes things, just like I'm doing on TikTok right now. And, you'll be behind the scenes and we'll just follow you in just to get that personality so people can know and understand and feel who that person really is when they're performing. So we'll also do videos. You're going to want to do music videos just to give that visual. If you want your music to really stand out, you're going to want videos. You're going to want to some sort of visual so they can go with the song. If you're standing in front of a camera and doing blah, 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 or if you want different scenes in it to kind of help explain the song. So that's what they're doing. That's what we do here. And so you got your photography, you have your videography, which is videos. You have your music, and you will want to explain the music in the video. So what else? A podcast. We'll bring in here. We'll interview you in the podcast room, and we can actually literally play the videos, which I've done. Here, I'm going to bring Big Minnels in very soon, hopefully this week after he comes off of vacation. We're going to bring him in here. We're going to play his videos again, and we're going to talk about them. He's going to explain them, what they are they about, so people can get a better visual of it, and it'll just pop off that way. All of this stuff comes into play, and the way you can make money these days with each artist make their own money and be independent is to have your own shows. If you have your own shows, then you can do what you want to do. I'm saying? You have more control over it. Having a manager helps. Having a manager definitely helps, but just make sure that they're on point and they know what they're doing, and they're booking you, and you're collecting money. You're getting the money, So after everything is done, the You've already broadcasted and went into you went in podcast and you talked about it and explained it with your video, your photos, and your music. Then it's time to perform. We actually have a venue in the front of this place where you can get on stage and you can literally practice what you recorded. So you can go in there and you can practice during the week or whatever, and put a show together. You can literally put your own show together, and once your show is together, then you can we'll set a night up. 3 or 4 or 5 different artists will set a night up where they can all come in and perform their music, all in one building. What about that? All in one building that you can do all of this. It's crazy, right? So, and you charge at the door, you charge a cover, percentage goes to the artist, percentage goes to the house, percentage goes to the manager or whatever. It'll be all worked out with a formula, and everybody's getting paid, everybody's happy, and you're good to go. You know what I'm saying? So, again, I'm going to play this video. It's called Wake Up, Rise Up by Big Mentals. I'm going to replay it. I'm going to play it again. And then I have a couple other videos that I want to play. One of them mine that I've done, and one from an artist in Wisconsin. I'm going to go ahead and show him love. I'm going to put his video on because I did the producing and editing and all that good stuff for it. So I'm going to give it some more exposure, and that's what we do at Hub Studios. We expose them. We expose these artists. We let people know that these artists are out there, and they can take the videos and they can put it on their YouTube or whatever and spread the love, and that's what we're doing these days, all right? So right now we're going to play Big Mentals, Wake Up, Rise Up by Big Mentals, all right?
1987.
Yeah, what now? Tell them again.
I believe this started back in 1987. I used to come to Franktown back when I was young with my father. And when I came to Frankfort, I didn't really see no hip-hop scene, music scene, but I was all in it. So, when I was 13 years old, we did the very first hip-hop act by anybody at the Frankfort Expo. And I'm trying to tell you, it was hot. So I kind of cemented with this.
Who was in there with you?
I was my man named Jay Montgomery and my man Dion from Pittsburgh. And we did that thing, back in the Run DMC era. Tells you my age, you feel me?
I remember that. All right. I'm going to do it today. Everybody just relax.
How many of y'all would know about the blood of Jesus Christ? Yeah. How many of y'all know that Jesus saved?
Big Mental.
It's time to leave the drugs alone. It's time to get a lot. Come on, it's time to get our families together. What's up? You listen to the rap of the real,
Yo, I'm out the block with it, but you still wrapped in it. You need a miracle, boy, just like Rocky Dennis. I'm not an animal, but I'm a beast on this beat. I'm not a gangster, man, but I can still cook beef. With 66 shots, yeah, it's hot and you not. I'm flipping scriptures just to get with you. We blowing up your spot. Now check the senses. Yeah, your stats, they've been recorded. Your whole style is played out the windows, just been boarded. While I flow like Derby Day, so put your stacks on my horse. Hope you sit it like Roof Chris. If you're slipping your beat, miss, pack you up quick. We send you straight to your maker. Put you on wooden seats that's made by Quakers. I'm looking for my 40 acres, yeah, I want back what they took. They say that we all gangsters, hustlers, and crooks. But I say we the foundation, I'm a know they built nation. And it shouldn't matter if they're yellow, black, white, or Haitian. Just get saved. Just get saved. Throw your J's up if you about that life. Get saved. Get saved. Come on. We all making moves to get to the top, but see, we rapping his chains until this hating stops. That's why I miss my pops. He taught me how to be a man, how to be confident with this mic in my hand, and how to let it expand across God's great land. See, we gotta wake up, forget about the devil's plan. Just get your Bibles open. Yeah, your life is on the line. The police is killing young brothers one at a time. But see, it's not about my rhyme, but it's about his time to teach and preach and reach the streets while it's time to see 6 feet deep. Man, that's way too deep. We gotta stop putting each other to sleep. At odds with my life, it got me stressing, no sleep. I'm trying to do better. I got heat under my feet, so I move with the quickness to repent and choose life. No more being bound to sin. I'm about to save life. Get saved. Yeah, come on. Yeah, saved. Start moving with Christ. We gotta rise up on that life. We gotta be saved. They never saw it coming, thought I would sit and die. They took bets on my life because I got high. Said I wasn't worth it, they said it wasn't perfect. Now I'm at the crossroads and I'm feeling so sick. But my Savior lives, so I look to the hills. I'm praying every kid in this world gets a good meal. I'm praying every family gets a chance to make it. See, the devil's after your soul, he's out here trying to take it. He's also out here trying to catch the ones that's faking it. Yeah, Jesus is love, man, he wants us all to make it. But I ain't hating it, yeah, but it's all just a trap. I'm not knocking your hustle, player, but it's all just a trap. Jail cells and bail make they justice prevail, but in their eyes they justify, but in our eyes we fail. So just think about it, the whole system got my fam. The crime and murder rate, it says exactly who I am, but I'm just a minority with a poor man's war story. So please don't shoot me, cause Double Z needs me. And if you feel me, just throw your hands up high. And if you not about it, playboy, I know why. But I ain't tripping, but you slipping on the cross for some so-called gain. That's an automatic loss. Yeah, it's an automatic loss. While my Lord and Savior paid the cost. So we gotta say, we gotta wake up. We gotta rise up. Come on, we gotta stand together. Yeah, say you together, black, white, Mexican, if you got that life, we gotta say, we gotta come together. And today is the day that we unite as one. We gotta rise up. Come on, Christ. Throw your chains up. We come out that life. That's right. It's your life. It's your decision. It's your life. Jesus is waiting on you with open arms.
All right, we're back. And we're back. That was Wake Up, Rise Up by Big Mentals, y'all. What y'all think about that video? I produced that and, edited, did some cool editing. Looks like he's in the studio. Actually, he was in the studio, and then in the background is like things going on that gives you a good visual of what's going on in the video. So how'd y'all like that, huh? That's Big Mentals. Big Mentals is very, very spiritual guy. Known him for years. We have recorded so much music together. It's crazy. So, what I'm going to do, because I don't want to be here too late tonight, and I can't see the comments. I can't see who's watching because I'm live on TikTok, and I don't have another source of monitoring. But maybe, let me see. I don't want to mess nothing up. Okay, so. Let me see if I can go here. Hold on. So what I'm going to do is I got a couple more videos to play. So I'm going to go ahead and play these videos and show some love. And if you like them, give a thumbs up. Comment below. Let us know. And I got a new song. I just recorded it this weekend or last weekend. And it's called Living in Kentucky. And I didn't know the name of the song. I didn't know how I was going to write to it or whatever, but I created a beat for it, and I just sat down and I wrote for 2 days, and I didn't stop until it was finished. So I'm gonna play that one too. It's called Living in Kentucky. But right now we're gonna get into the next video, and it's by a guy named Mikey. Mikey is from Wisconsin, and I've worked with him. He's been in here. He's been in the Hub Studios, and he wants to work. And I'm supposed to be sending him some more instrumentals and stuff like that, so he can do his remix to this song that we're about to play now. And who we got in there? So without further ado, this is Mikey's song right here. All right. And thanks for tuning in to the Mix Master DJ Sheldon Show, y'all.
You are listening to the Mixmaster DJ Sheldon Podcast Show. Right here from the Hub Studios of Central Kentucky. That's right, on Shockwave 507. Hit me one time. Ow!
In a place where imaginations rise and dreams come true, we bring to you Hub Studios of Central Kentucky.
All right, we're back. What y'all think about that video right there? What y'all think about that video by Mikey? Let Me Go. It's I believe it's a true story. I believe it's about a true story about him losing his girlfriend, and he felt like he wanted to make a video on it. So that's pretty cool. It sounds pretty good, and he's part of Hub Studios too. He's part of the crew. He is part of Hub Studios, definitely. Mikey from where's he from? Wisconsin. He's in Wisconsin, but he comes down to the studio sometimes. Yeah, so he hasn't been down here for a while, but yeah, he's definitely a part. And so it's a big banger. All of these songs that we play on here are bangers. They are bombs. Oh yeah. So, what do we have next? I got a song. I got another song. This is a song by me and Hybrid the rapper. So we when I moved back down here, and we decided we wanted to make something. We collab on a track, and that's what we did. We collabed on the track, and we recorded it. EKO Studios. That's Rick Osborne's studio, and after that, we made a video for it. So, without further ado, why not go ahead and play it after the station identification? All right, this station identification. All right, we'll be right back.
You are listening to the Mixmaster DJ Sheldon Podcast Show, right here from the Hub Studios of Central Kentucky. That's right, on Shockwave 507. Hit me one time. Ow!
Yeah. Everybody represent where you from. Everything that's going on right now, we all gotta get up, we gotta stand up. Let's go.
I'm from a city where the dome is lighted. A few nice spots to keep these people excited. Welcome to my town, yep, howdy do. Whatever you say about it, yep, it's probably true. Not a lot, but we do have a little bit. A wet county, so we gotta keep a little grip. Low key in the day, in the summer heat. When the sun sets, that's when we gotta make a creep. To the liquor store, yep, you know I got a red out on my mind across the road, you know I spot her. $5 on that pint of Eddie and J. It's really cheap, but get you tipped in the right way. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot. Hey, hold on just a sec, save a little just for me. The night is still young, and I know them girls want me. Now that I'm hot, they all up on me. We represent in the city we from. We on the grind, trying to get some. It don't matter where you lay your head, long as you keep your mind right and you about your bread. We represent in the city we from. We on the grind, trying to get some. It don't matter where you lay your head, long as you keep your mind right and you about your bread.
I rep Franktown and a capital K. Why stacking the pay? I'm back on the stage, rhyming. We reppin' hard from the city we from. Single mothers working hard, raising daughters and sons. From the north to the southwest, back to the east side. All love over here, throwing up peace signs. We gon' party, call the homies, homie, that's the way we do. All in the studio, reppin' for you. So rep for me. Franktown, I'm on like telepathy. Everybody know my name, a local celebrity. Me and Shell Shocker on the track, call it destiny, a recipe for a new anthem, a necessity. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, hey. Hold on a sec, save a little just for me. This is Franktown, live and direct like a movie. Space age dub tape, homie, you know how we do it.
We represent in the city we from. We on the grind, trying to get some. It don't matter where you lay your head, long as you keep your mind right and you about your bread. We represent in the city we from. We on the grind, trying to get some. It don't matter where you lay your head, long as you keep your mind right and you about your bread.
Live and direct from EKO Studios on the east side of Franktown. KY, we got Rick Osborne on the boards, engineering. Shooter McGavin's working on the hook. My man Shell Shocker's in the building. This is Hybrid the Rapper. We working on a new Franktown anthem. Rep your city.
We gon' rap hard for the city north side. We gon' rap hard for the city south side. We gon' rap hard for the city east side. We gon' rap hard for the city west side. We gon' rap hard for the city north side. We gon' rap hard for the city south side. We gon' rap hard for the city east side. We gon' rap hard for the city west side.
We represent in the city we from. We on the grind, trying to get some. It don't matter where you lay your head, long as you keep your mind right and you about your bread. We represent in the city we from. We on the grind, trying to get some. It don't matter where you lay your head, long as you keep your mind right and you about your bread.
West side.
In a place where imaginations rise and dreams come true, we bring to you Hub Studios of Central Kentucky.
All right,
In
now
a
we're
place
back. What y'all think about that?
where imaginations
I
rise
know a lot of people sleep right now.
and
They
dreams
probably
come
haven't seen
true.
it. They haven't even seen it.
We
until
bring to you
later when they doing a replay. But
Hub
right now
Studios
it's
of Central Kentucky.
it's playing now live. But for the replayers, I hope you enjoy it. I'm gonna redo this whole show tomorrow in the daytime so we can see the viewers. I want to see more viewers. I want to see some interactions, things like that, to this new show, because that's what we're doing. It's the podcast show. It's the Mixmaster DJ Sheldon podcast show. I need to get some more energy up, but it's like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't know. One thing I need to do, somebody donate a clock so I can put it in here, hang it up on the wall, so I know when to get off of here. You know, I need to limit my lives. I need to limit my shows so I know what's going on. But I'm going to do one more song. But we got plenty of songs. I got plenty of new artists that are coming out with things, and they're coming out with these new songs and stuff like that. And they're all local, and we need to hear this stuff so we can have this big show right here at the venue, right at Memories. We need to come in here because we're going to make memories right here at Memories. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm gonna do one more. I'm going to do one more song, and this one is Living in Kentucky. I just wrote this one. And this is like a premiere of it, because it's the first time I played it live for everybody. So I hope you enjoy it. And this is it before I leave and I go. All right. So thanks for tuning in to the Mixmaster DJ Sheldon Podcast Editions, the show. All right, let's go.
Shell shock. Let's go, y'all. We back out, y'all. Come on, let's go. The mic's been sitting on, but I ain't been getting on. Still looking for an encore while I make my exit out of Baltimore. I wanna see the seashore, but the sea is just a big shore. I explore the bottom floor, living it up, giving it up, cause nobody's giving up. Everybody's taking drugs. Ain't nobody out here giving her. Buying people out here showing love. I know it's rough, but I'ma call you on your bluff. Hold up, I load up, the smoke's up, I get close up. The shock showed up, I roll up, that's what's up. My new truck, I'm starstruck, I got love when it comes to push and shove. Love Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You know you living in your best life when you living in a city. Come on. What? Some of y'all wasn't born when I was paving the way. I can take you back to the 90s when you was leaning on the tables and your mama's right behind you. I was raised in the small town, graded with the cap and gown, praised with the music crown. People done forgot the shock. I moved away for 12 years, now I set up shop. Learned everything I need to know, then I brought it back to my old Kentucky home. You know my hometown, I represent Franktown, KY 502, yeah, let's get it. But you know what you gotta do, you gotta rise from the setback, meet me on the hilltop. We got a long ways to go, finally out of quarantine, hit the spots like whoa. Come on. Love Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You know you living in your best life and you living in the city. Come on. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You know you living in your best life and you living in the city. 21 and the mask on off. We out night riding like we David Hasselhoff. Sitting in the house for a year, solved nothing. Gained a few pounds, probably must have saw something. COVID-19, forced the vaccine. You didn't want to take it, but you did it for the team. Now you're feeling soft, got you feel a little off, and hoping in J&J don't result in blood clots. You're down doing squats, you're out playing swats. The halves nots, the gips and no hops, the drips with all drops. When I Cyclops, no summertime fun, wearing no flip flops. Sitting on your phone, catching up on TikTok, and you don't stop watching DJ Sheldon live from his spot. And even though that you thought you would, but you could, but you didn't, and it's still all good. Come on. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You know you living in your best life, and you living in a city. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Come on. You know you living in your best life, and you living in Kentucky. In Kentucky, and wherever you at, you know how we living now. Get back out, so let's do it like this, y'all. Come on. Love Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You know you living in your best life, and you living in the city. Love Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You know you living in your best life, and you living in Kentucky. Yeah. You know who it is. Back on the scene, DJ Sheldon. Shell Shock. Upper South. Yeah.
All right, that's it. That's it right there, y'all. That's that new one called Living in Kentucky, y'all. By yours truly, Mixmaster DJ Sheldon. It's fun just to be able to get into the studio and just write. It's therapy for me. It's just therapy to be able to get into the studio, write music, make music, record it, and then let the world hear it. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do here at the Hub Studios. So not only did we bring in the other people, that we have our, the staff here. We record, we make music because we want to be out there too. I mean, I'm an artist, but and I'll get up there and perform because I'd like to show people my talent as well as everybody else wanted to show their talents. So, and it's fun, and this is all fun. This is a dream, man, to be able to have a podcast station and, you're recording studio and you're doing photography, you're doing all kinds of stuff, and you're just living life, man. You're living life in Kentucky because I came back from Maryland, and it's in the song, looking for an encore, but I did what I can do up there, and then I just said, I left and I came down here. So bringing back everything that I've learned, and I brought it back to Kentucky, So that's it, y'all. That's it for this podcast edition. I really, really, really thank you all for coming in and tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed yourself, the videos and stuff. And if you have music videos you want played and you want to come in here and talk about them, then please get in contact with me. The Hub, you can email us email us first, contact us first at thehubstudios thehubstudios111@gmail.com. That's THEHUBSTUDIOS 111. The Hub Studios at gmail.com. And just shoot us some of your music. We'll listen to it, and if we like it, then we'll play it for you. We put you on here live, and if you want to stay at home, we can do it live and have you on Zoom or whatever. We can make it happen. But we just want to bring out some of these new artists and local artists that don't get that shine like these other artists are. So we're gonna break that. We're gonna break that barrier. We're bringing out artists, local artists, that we're gonna show love to them. All right, we're gonna show love to everybody, and that's what we need to be doing. Because not only that these people are really, really, really fortunate to make music and be out there and perform and get real famous and stuff, there's other ways to get out there and be known. There's TikTok now. TikTok is a really, really great platform. and everybody's jumping aboard. You got OnlyFans, which I need to get schooled on a little bit more because I can be broadcasting live from there and YouTube and all these other places. So there's all kinds of things that we can be doing now to get our music and stuff out there. Even if you're a business and you want to, be highlighted. You want to come in here and be highlighted and talk about your business, what you have. You know, the pandemic's over. Come on, let's boost your business up. Let's share each other's businesses and let's boost them and, spend within the communities, So that's what we're all about at Hub Studios. We're open to the public. You come on in and share your idea and we can try to help make it happen for you without you having to go all the way, out of town or even out of state to get some things done. We're bringing those type of things that normally don't happen in this area. We're making them happen. All right. And, so that's my time, y'all. That's my time here on the Mixmaster DJ Sheldon Show today. And I need to go home because I'm tired. But thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Well, today, later on today. I'll see y'all later on, all right? But I'm going to leave you out with this song right here. It's not even a song. It's just a beat. It's called Charlie Caboose. Be looking for it really, really, really soon. When I put the words to it, you're going to be dancing in the clubs to it. I guarantee it. All right. See ya. Peace.
In a place where imaginations rise and dreams come true, we bring to you Hub Studios of Central Kentucky.